New iPhone, you need a new case. Let's check these out. Dave Taylor here, and I have a new iPhone 15 Pro, and I really like it. Lots to like about this new phone, really nicely engineered, but when I have it just like this, it does make me a little anxious. This is a very expensive device for me not to have any additional protection. Yes, I know it's made out of tough and durable materials, but the camera lenses, the glass is right on the surface. On the front, that glass is right there, so if I drop it, the glass is taking impact. Enter phone cases. Now, some people aren't a big fan of phone cases. I think they are living on the edge. So I got 3 different styles of cases from Benks, and that's what we're going to look at here. I'm going to go through each one, starting with this. This is the MagClap Biliz Cooling Case, and it's the most distinctive of the 3 designs here. And what they've done here, if I can take it off all of its packaging, what they've done is they've designed a case that's not only cool looking, but actually has an inner material to help keep your phone cool. So the idea is that if you're playing games that are really CPU intensive on your phone, and they are entirely capable of having very sophisticated games running on them, they can run hot. This will help cool your phone down. So this actually helps dissipate heat up to 2.3 degrees Celsius. So if you're running super hot, if your phone's in this case, it'll actually cool it down a little bit. Now, they say it's MagSafe compatible. Let's find out. And it surely is, and it's charging, and it works in both the horizontal and vertical position. And it has shock-resistant corner bumpers, and what I really like is it's very small, but there is a bezel that raises above the glass surface. So if I do that, the glass doesn't take the impact, the case does. But they also did the same thing with the camera lenses. So in this instance, again, the case is taking the impact, not the camera lenses. And that's exactly what I want here. It also has shock-resistant bumpers on this side too. Now, one of the challenges with a phone case is to make sure everything's perfectly cut out, and Benks sort of took a little turn to the left there, and they have these big honking cutouts. So you see on the left here, instead of them worrying about exactly where each button is, they just have a big cut, and then everything's easily accessible from there. So it's a different style of design, but it's certainly easy to work with, and the case is super light. It's not adding any weight to my phone. It feels a little bit plasticky. It's not a metal case, it's a plastic case, which is interesting with heat dissipation, but I like it. It gives me a sort of this cyberpunk sort of look. So this one definitely worth checking out. I'm going to give you all the prices at the end. So let's switch to the next one now. And let's see, our case comes off pretty easily. So then the next one we're going to look at, let's see, this one is pretty fun. Again, get it out of its packaging. This is the, there we go. Okay. This is the MagClap ArmorPro, and it's actually made out of Kevlar, or there's Kevlar in it. And Kevlar is what they use for bulletproof vests. Now, I have opted not to shoot this case to test it because I'm not sure it's intended to be bulletproof, but it is tough. Kevlar is a tough material. And the Kevlar goes all the way through, and you can see on the inside that it is also MagSafe compatible. So let's put the phone on here. And again, this has a little bit more of a bezel on the front, which I actually like. I don't want a lot, but a little bit like a millimeter or even half a millimeter is good. And they also have protection around the camera lenses, and that you can see in this close-up is actually a different color, which makes it look really cool. And then the case itself, now we are actually back to buttons, and they have their own buttons on the outside of the case, but on the bottom you can see the cutouts are exactly in the right place, which is important. And it is extra tough. So this is MagSafe compatible, is it? It is. So that's important that it's MagSafe compatible. I think that if you have an iPhone, anything from an iPhone 12 up, then you will have MagSafe capabilities. Why not have a case that lets you use that? Because I have MagSafe chargers, I have a MagSafe car mount. It's really, really helpful. So that's everything you need to know about this, and I will say it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, which surprises me. So if you're someone that likes all your gear to look fastidious and super neat, then this one might cause you a tiny bit of stress, because even here I can see lots of fingerprints on it. So that's something to know, but the design and everything and the protection, really, really good. Now, we have one more to look at. So let me see if I can get this one off the phone. And whenever I'm struggling to take a case off the phone, I actually see that as a positive, because I don't want it to come off easily, because then it could potentially fall off the phone itself, which would defeat the purpose of having it as protection for your phone. Now, this third one is the one that actually Benks and I started talking about, and we sort of spread out to the other ones. This is their vintage leather case. And important to know is that it's vegan leather, so no cows were harmed in the making of this case, but it looks and feels like genuine leather. They've done a really nice job with some of these artificial leathers, and it is also MagSafe compatible. It also offers camera protection. In fact, let's put my phone in it. And so we have that exact same bezel on the top that's just enough to give you protection. There's another one around the camera lens. This one is not alternating tone like we saw with the MagClap ArmorPro. So this one's much more traditional, and because it's leather, it actually is much more resistant to fingerprints, and it will actually age and become a richer tone over time as the oils from your finger get into this vegan leather. So that's going to look really nice. And is it truly MagSafe compatible? And the answer is yes, it is. So all three of their cases are very MagSafe compatible, which is great. And they're all very affordable too, which is something that I really want to talk about in addition. But before we get there, just a couple of quick close-ups. You can see they have absolutely nailed the holes, and they have the buttons on the left side and everything. And it's a very smart looking case at a very good price. In fact, let's talk about price. So how much do these cases cost? But before we get there, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click or tap on that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. I always appreciate feedback, but mostly let's just get connected. It's really helpful. Cool. Now, this is the first case we looked at. This is the MagClap Biliz Cooling Case, and it's $19.99 at Benks.com. $19.99. This is a really nice case for $20. And there's so many case companies now that are selling $40, $50, $60, $80, $90 cases. Now, they might be a little bit more functional or have a little bit more features than these, but how much do you need to protect your phone? So I like the price point. This is the vintage leather case. It comes in black or tan or brown, and it's $19.99 at Benks.com too. So $19.99, $19.99, and then when we move into the Kevlar, it's a little bit more spendy. This is the MagClap ArmorPro with Kevlar, and it is $35.99 at Benks.com. And all three of these are solid options. I think they've absolutely nailed the cutouts, the bezels on the top and the back for the camera lenses, and they all have really nice feels to them. And honestly, I think I'm actually going to go back to the cooling case because I just really like that sort of cyberpunk look. So this is the one I'm going to leave on my phone and enjoy. And that's everything I got. I hope you found this to be useful, and I will hope to see you in my next video.